for
flipping
like
back and
2 hours
between tables.
How about now?
How about now? You can make us speak.
Hey, say something.
It's got a delay.
Hello, hello, hello.
It's got about a 20 or a 30-second delay. Just wait.
Just keep talking. So, Jesse, what'd you do today?
Won the C division.
I woke up.
Tell me about your day. You woke up?
It's not even on.
Oh, there we go.
No, it's not.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, now the stuff's happening.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Not bad, hey?
While you're moving your mic on and off, just turn it so they don't hear like the static.
Oh, look at
Now you
that.
guys
Look
can-
at that. I like that. I like that. Hey,
That's
we're
really
live,
funny
buddy.
that you guys been
We are
talking for that
live.
long.
We have been muted this whole time.
That's perfect. You guys had a little warm up there.
Okay, that's good. Thank
A
you.
little practice.
Now we can pay attention. Who's flipping between the tables?
That's funny.
Are we doing that, or are they doing that? Flipping between the tables?
I switched.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. Here we go to the CCS Vancouver Island Championships
Volume down or you get
2019. Oh, yeah. There we go. There. Is that better? Let me know how the sound is out there. Oh, that's so weird. I hear the echo.
down or they'll hear the
Oh,
echo.
right. You feedback. Yeah, you don't want feedback. Perfect. I can actually end this now because now I know people can hear me.
Yeah, take me off for a bit.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay, how is everybody today? Okay, sorry, we are here. It's just me for now. Jesse had headphones on, but he's taking them off. But we're here at the 2019 CCS Vancouver Island Championships. This is day 3. We had 9-ball singles, Scotch doubles, 9-ball teams, 8-ball singles going on. Now we're into the 9-ball teams final. I'm not sure which division these guys are in, but you've got Back in the Hole, which I think is a team from out here in Vancouver somewhere. And you've got the Machine from Calgary. Up here at the table now. I'm not sure who this guy is or which team he's playing for. I don't know everybody. I would like to. I mean, there's lots of cool people that play pool. Lots of cool people at these tournaments. But Back in the Hole is down 3-8. Looks like Back in the Hole is going to 11 games, 11 wins, and the Machine is going to 15 wins. It's handicap. So we should see. There's a win. Let's see. Yeah, that was for Back in the Hole. He was playing Danny Gombach from Calgary. Flipping over to the other table now, we got Russ Whittle. I didn't see which ball he shot in there. He's on the Machine. Looks like he's got a little bit of work to do here.
How'd you do in the lead? How'd you do?
Cue ball running away a little bit there.
Yeah, or your A final.
Oh, no, I played B.
Oh, it's a nice cut in. He gets around, gets up. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Just avoided that 9-ball enough to get good shape for the 8 in the side.
Yeah? Oh, hell yeah.
Danny says, thanks for the stream, guys. Well, thank you, Danny, for watching.
I got really
Chase, congratulations, Ben. Attaboy.
great.
Nice win for Ben. Jesse Farhat also won the C division 8-ball singles. He came back from the B side to double dip Sergey. I'm not sure where Sergey's from. I think somewhere out here on the island or Vancouver. But Jesse came back and double dipped him in some pretty exciting action. It's good to have a guy like that on your team, you know. Somebody that can pot some balls, make some wins, do some good stuffs. Speaking of good stuffs, it's like Russ potted that, came back around. Sorry, that's not Russ. Started reading comments and quit watching what was going on up top. No, this is not the last day of play. This goes until Sunday. I believe that today is Friday. I got here Wednesday night. Is today Friday? It is. Yes, yes, today's Friday.
Friday.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I'll be flying home Monday morning. Oh, Grant, that is a great, that is a fantastic piece of advice there. I should probably do that.
Hey, all the CCS winners from Calgary.
Yeah, we've got some good winners in this room from Calgary, so that's pretty awesome. I will switching back over here. Got Gallenbach at the table.
What time are you going to?
Let's see what volley she got there.
You want to go to AEW?
As soon as this is over.
I gotta eat. I can't
It's
eat.
not. Okay, I'm gonna take a break, you guys. We'll see if somebody will fill in, but I've got to go get something to eat. We'll talk to you later.
You got
All right, hey guys. Hopefully enjoyed a little bit of Eldon's commentary there for a few moments. Trying not to talk too loud. It's getting a little bit quieter in here too, so don't want to be interrupting the players. They are playing the final, the team event, Team 9-ball. We're watching Danny Gombach here. One of my teammates for this event. We actually won this event last year. So looking at defending again, although I didn't play. I played singles all day. And then there's no way I was jumping in the middle of this. They've been playing great all day without me. But do me a favor, guys. Click that share button for us. I'm sure we can get quite a few more viewers than what we have now, even though it is getting a little bit late. It's 12:30 in Calgary, so understandably so. About 2:30 on 2:30 Eastern, so it's getting pretty late. Thanks, Grant. That one felt good, sir. Had a lot of doubts after the way I played in the 9-ball, so that one felt twice as good. Thanks, guys. Danny Gombach. Gonna get this to 10-4 with this 9-ball. And hopefully I can keep score here. I'm gonna try to set up the split screen in between matches, but I won't try to do it now at risk of maybe crashing the stream or something, so. Hopefully Machine wins 5 more games and we go to a second set. Oh, Grant, I know I was following along with the comments. I was actually the one updating the score during the final there. So I was following along with the comments. Sounds like people were enjoying the remote commentary. That's pretty awesome. I always thought that too. I thought, how cool would it be if I could just do commentary from my couch? The future looks bright, sir. If I can sit on my couch and do commentary. All right, Russ is in a little bit tough here, being left-handed. If he was right-handed, he could just reach over and cut this, but being left-handed, this is tricky. And this is real tough because you got to get the rest out of the way. Unless he's going to try to play safe here, maybe behind the 8. I actually would rather that shot. I hope he plays that shot. I think he got cover. I think he got cover.
It's the same similar table, like configuration like a legion table. It's not like a legion table. It's not as low as legion.
Looks like he's jumping at this. Oh, he doesn't get a hit. That's pretty much going to spell another win for the machine. They're coming from the B side, so they need to win the second set as well. Yeah, it's so awesome, Greg. I am excited for commentary from my couch in my living room. That'll be good times. Not nearly as cool as being at these events, of course, but be a nice little luxury when you can't make it out here. Indeed, the machine up 11-4 now. Starting to run away with this a little bit, although they raced to 15 and back in the hole races to 11. Thanks, Karen. Appreciate that. And thank you to Mr. Greg Cairns. I owe you a drink for that one, Greg. All right, so you guys will have to excuse me that I don't always remember everybody's name. I can't remember this gentleman's name at the table now, but we'll try to stick with it. Obviously, I know all the guys on Team Machine. Yeah, Tuesday, Greg, Tuesday. I'll be there Tuesday. Oh, he's got a little more angle than he probably wanted on the 5, but I don't think it matters. He can go to the rail and back out, or he can just sort of draw this over. You should be okay here. Slightly under hit, but it shouldn't matter. Tom Lafournier, that's the name. Always remember faces, but I'm not always so good at names. Made a big error there, missing that 6. That's gonna cost him this game. Daniel pot the 8-9, get it to 12-4. Jeremiah Hampton's at the table on our other stream, so our other stream table rather. So it looks like it could be 13-4 pretty quick here. Yeah, this is Jeremiah here. He's a little bit funny on this 8, but it doesn't matter too much. He can juice this around for shape or maybe just play top spin with a little inside English. Or he can draw to the side rail because he's Jay Hampton. It's a good shot there, good stroke. 13 for the machine. And we got the viewer advantage. Get in it, guys. Only a couple days left. That's going to be drawn on Sunday. And Jacoby Custom Cues. Go check them out online. All kinds of cool stuff on there. All their People's Choice Cue of the Year award winners. Lots of great stuff on there. Home of the Jacoby Black. Guys might have seen me playing with it earlier. Looks like a dry break here. It's possible I'm one game behind. So I'm just going to check the score quick. All right, guys, I do have the score correct. They're just waiting to play on the other table because they're pretty far ahead. So they'd have to jump to like a round and a half ahead in order to continue playing. They don't want to do that right now, not while they're 2 games away from the win. So happens often in 3-man teams. You just get too far ahead. He thought it was a white ball, but it wasn't the white ball that went in. He was down there reaching for the cue ball, but he thought the 3 ball was in there, so he was sure the cue ball went in. Oh, that's funny. That's always nice to see. A little laughter during the final, take the edge off a bit. Good shot from Jay there, and he left the 2 ball safe. Real nice shot. Mass saves to the hit and the safe. Awesome, Louis. Yeah, for sure. We would love to have a better camera with lights over the tables. We actually have a pretty sweet camera, but there's no lights directly over the table, so it's a little tough. As far as a hype man, my hype man, Mr. Zemp, and my other hype man, Mr. Epp, they are, well, one of them's at home working back in Calgary. The other one, he wasn't feeling too good today, so He went back to the hotel room. And as far as the names, you're right. I should probably research the names. It really wouldn't be that hard to do. That is something I can improve upon. So I appreciate the constructive criticism, we'll say. I always like a little advice on how to be better, you know. I will say in defense, my first match was at 10:30 a.m. today. So I've been here all day. And I played a lot of really stressful matches, so I might not be entirely all there right now. Getting a little tired, a little worn out. Cue ball's going to stop. He's okay. He thought it might be scratching. Jeremiah should have went over there and waited for it to drop in the bucket. I think Ryan maybe just had something bad to eat, or maybe just didn't eat properly today. That's why he wasn't feeling good. Oh, a big old miscue and a scratch. Yeah, Kevin, you nailed it. Avoid the B side and save some energy, save all the stress. Yeah, that would be nice. It's much more fun when you win from the B side, though. Win from the A side, it's kind of boring. This game has been interesting. They're both having a good laugh, though. Tables are playing a little slow, but really humid here. Really, really humid here in Nanaimo, so that'll be a factor on the speed of the tables for sure. Thank you, Steve Piggott. I think, Michelle, I think Ryan mostly has it figured out. I think today was just a long, stressful day, and maybe got the better of him too. He didn't have time to really eat properly and stuff, so. But he's okay. He's doing a lot better. You'd be happy to know. Oh, he nearly undercut that. This is going to put them on the hill. 14-4. One game away from a second set here, guys. The machine does have to win twice. So make sure you guys click that share button for me. Let's see if we can get this up over 100. I know it's getting pretty late, but I'm sure we can get this up over 100 viewers on the Facebook. We got about 30 on the YouTube and about 75 on the Facebook, so we are over 100, but let's see if we can jack this up a little bit more. Click that share button for me, guys. So make sure, if you guys haven't already, go click that like button on our Facebook page. Click the subscribe button on the YouTube channel. That way you get notified every time we go live. And also, guys, make sure you stay tuned. If Machine wins one more game here, there's going to be a second set. So stay tuned. They're going to play one set for all the marbles. Yeah, the double dip is awesome. Super awesome. Way, way fun. I love the double dip. But a lot of tournaments, like Kevin says, they are sort of getting away from the double dip, and that's just purely a time saver. So they'll just do a one set extended race sort of thing. Or in the 8-ball teams, for example, which you may get to see here if there's a second set final in the 8-ball teams, which starts tomorrow. They have sort of a different format where if there is a second set in the final, it's only one round. It's only 5 games in the 8-ball teams. So you play a 25-game format, and then it comes down to one round, 5 games. It's super exciting. We had it happen in Niagara Falls at the Canadians last March. And came down to the 30th game. So we played the first 25, and we won. We needed to beat them twice. So then there was a overtime, what they call it here at CCS, an overtime round. 5 games. We won 2, they won 2. Came down to a final game, and we managed to squeak out the win. Ah, thanks, Gord. Appreciate that. Really nice to meet you, too. I mean, it is great being able to meet all these Q Sports Live fans over time. All the people I get to talk to online and then meet them in person is great. We'll get to chat a little more this weekend, Gord. So I'm going to switch you guys over to the other table quick here just because Jeremiah's going to close it out right now. 9-ball on the side. Team says that's good. So one more set for all the marbles, guys. Make sure you stay tuned. I'm just going to leave it running. No point shutting it down, restarting it. I'll just leave it running for you guys, and we'll be right back in about 5 minutes with the second set. Stay tuned, everyone. What I'll do is maybe pan you guys out with the PTZ. You can have a little bit of a look at the room here while we're waiting. Stephen Holem played the 30th game. John Bannon. My man. Everyone out there, if you happen to go on Facebook and look, Stephen Holem has a GoFundMe account going right now. He's trying to raise funds to get to the World 9-ball in Qatar. If you guys could go check him out, even like $20 can make a big difference. So every little donation counts. Show support for the Canadian kid. I know I will. He's going to get some of my money. All right, guys, we'll see you all in about 5 minutes. Stay tuned. All right, guys. They are going to start this match on 3 tables. The reason for that being they want everyone out of here by 1 o'clock, which is just a little over an hour. So I won't bother trying to do this split screen. I mean, not when we're on 3 tables, won't make a difference. But we will have the split screen up tomorrow for the 8-ball teams. Make sure you guys click that share button one more time. All right, sorry guys, just had to turn the mic down while I cheer on my teammates here, the machine. Excuse me if I'm slightly biased. No, I'm just kidding. I just want to see a good match. I'm never really biased. Not that you guys could hear anyway, but... Is Danny Gombach really a Flash fan? I don't know. It's a question you'll have to ask him.
Dave, you're going to be a legend there, Jesus.
Yes, Kevin, sorry to answer your question there. The race is different on the B side. The race is 8 for back in the hole, 12 for the machine. Shorter B-side races and playing on 3 tables. Looks like Jay Hampton's shooting the 9-ball on the 3rd table. First win on the board for the machine. We're gonna have 8-ball teams starting tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that'll be 10 o'clock Calgary time, noon Eastern. Going to be a busy day tomorrow. Lots of players. Lots of different pool too. Have 3 different divisions plus the ladies divisions as well. Yeah, that's correct, Michelle. Shorter race just to catch them up, but usually In most double elimination tournaments, the race on the B side is shorter. So not really the biggest surprise for these players. They're used to playing a shorter race on the B side in the second set. Russ with ball in hand here. He'll shoot the 5, then he'll play the 6-9 combination. There's no option here. He's talking like he doesn't like it, but he should like it. This is pretty routine. Back in the hole, won a game on the other table there. Table 3. So we got a 1-1 score till Russ shoots the 6-9. Oh, he nearly missed it. He caught a lot of the rail first there. A lot of the rail first. All right, switch you guys back over to table 1 here. Click that share button for me, guys, again. For me again, guys. Wow. Getting late. Click it one more time for me. This will be the last match of the night. That's right, Michelle. Sloppy, but she went. All that matters is it found the back of the pocket. Let's see if Danny plays 3-9 combo here. Two-way cue ball behind the 7. Although, you start thinking about that two-way cue ball, you'll start missing the 9. So, might be better to just put all your focus in a pot in this and don't worry about the two-way. He is going to look at it, though. He's playing the right shot here, though. This is the best way to win the game with where the 4's tied up there. Nothing but net for a 3-1 lead. Back over to Russ's game here. Does he play a 5-9 combo? I think he does. The 5 probably slips by the 9, but it's not worth going for.
We all got hot dates tonight.
Yeah. Jay says everyone's in a rush. They all got a hot date. 5-9 combo. Good speed, too. Even if he somehow missed, he'd played the two-way. Doubtful that would have mattered, but he's pretty much never missing that. 4-1 lead for Machine. They need 8 more. Back in the hole needs 7 more, so they haven't covered the spot yet. Need to win 1 more to cover the spot. Back over to Mr. Gombach here. About to break this rack. Oh, balls everywhere, but he doesn't make one. That's tough to believe, but look at this. The 1 to the 2 is not easy at all. 2 ball is right by the 9 on that side rail. You pretty much just have to load this up with draw and try to get to the right side rail and then see if you can make the 2 without rubbing the 9. Even then, you got to draw all the way back up for the 3 ball next. The 4's in a weird spot. The 5's tied up. This is real ugly. I'd have to agree with Ted there, Michelle. We do miss that big smile. He didn't stroke it properly. So he's got real funny now. Probably best to just call a ref on this shot if he's going to the right side rail. If he's coming underneath it, off the top rail, then probably don't need a ref. But I think if he's going to the side rail, should maybe call a ref here. Yeah, nice for him to ask his opponent if he wants a ref. It is really, really close playing rail first here, but I think he has to masse just to have a half a chance of not hitting the 9 first. Mr. Royce Kwan, referee. I love it. Comes in, says, with authority, the balls are not frozen to the rail or each other, he says. Oh, I like that he's going to the top rail here. This is the right shot. The side rail is nearly impossible. The top rail, this is proper. He can kick safe here. Oh, if he didn't get the siding. Oh. Shouldn't have stopped the cue ball because it might have hit the 6, but... Oh, I like that, Karen. I like that maybe the 9 was wired in the side by the 4. I think on the bar box, I actually slash at it a ton. So I might have actually took a flyer at that 9, if I saw it. Looks like back in the hole, one another game, so it's 4-2, believe. Oh, Danny with ball in hand. I actually might contemplate the 3 foul here. I'm going to go behind the 2. Yeah, bank it past the 9. Freeze on the 9. This way, I'm at least pushing the 2 closer to the 3. Might be easier to play shape, but I'm actually going to look at putting this 2 ball somewhere where I can play the 3rd foul as well. Or how about this? Play the combo if you get ball in hand. This is smart, and I don't think he's really left the side rail. I think he's frozen on the 9. That's a really good shot from Mr. Gombach there. I think there might be a 2-rail hit here. There might not even be that. He might even be so frozen to the 9 that he doesn't even have the 2-rail hit. Also so frozen to the 9 that... can't really tie up a ball, so if I'm him, I might just kick the 9 out of the way. Just kick the 9 out of the way of the combo, and then hopefully get an easier hit on the next safe. Yeah, there's really no way to hit this ball, so move the 9 out of the way. Yeah, you got it, Gord. You got it, bud. Move the 9. You can maybe sort of go for the hit here. There's really no 2-rail hit here, but he can sort of go for it, and he'll move the 9. He'll move the 9 here. And actually, upon second glance, this might be best. I would bash at this. Move the 5, the 8, move everything. Just like that. And now the 3rd safe is way tougher for Danny to execute. I was talking to some of these guys outside. They like Danny. Danny's a fun guy to play. Danny has fun while he plays. He doesn't just... He's not just 100% serious the whole time. he likes to, you know, joke around, laugh it up a bit, and try to have a good time. Well, let's see if he plays the 2-9 combo while trying to get the cue ball safe behind the 5. Might be an option. I prefer to just play the safe, but he can maybe do both. He missed the combo, but he did get safe. Looks like Tom won on the other table, so it's 4-3. And now Machine needs 8 games. Back in the hole only needs 5. I'm pretty sure he'll hit this ball. Just a little bit of a masse. He's just going to make sure he doesn't hit too soft and over masse it. Just really want to make sure you get the hit here. Yeah, and I think that's why Danny didn't really just play the safe, is because he knew even if he locked him up pretty good, there was still, yeah, the 2 or 3 rail hit, I believe. Ryan, yes. Thank you, Kayla. I knew his name. I just didn't know everyone on this team's name. I know all their faces. I know all their faces. I don't always remember everyone's name. I'm so bad with names. I do apologize for that. Just terrible with names. There's just so many. Thousands of players at these tournaments. Still tough here for Ryan. He's going to need to play a 3-6 combination after he shoots his 2. Oh, but he rattled it and got safe. Tables have turned here. Went from Danny having Ryan on 2 fouls, and now Danny's hooked. I don't mind him hitting this ball. Oh, he didn't even hit it. Oh, and look at this. Look at this. Now Ryan is for sure going to play the 2-9 combo. Thank you, Kayla. I actually know Ryan not. I mean, I wouldn't say fairly well, but I've known him for 2 years now. He came to, well, about a year, I would say. He came to Calgary last year and played the Westerns at Acadia Rec Center. Super nice guy. He likes to watch a lot of pool too, so I'm always a fan of that. Gord, I'm not really sure. I feel like it just falls at a weird time of year, and that's why there's not as many Alberta teams as you would think going to Winnipeg to play the Mid-Canada Bar Box. All right, so we're staying here with Mr. Gombach. Quick ad or two while we got some time on both tables in between racks. All right, back over to the other table. Jeremiah Hampton to break. Oh, he lost the cue ball a bit, but he got away with it. How about that? It jumped and followed through. He's lucky it followed through enough to not scratch on the right-hand side. Uh-oh. Cue ball on the other table for Danny Gombach, and it's looking like maybe another early combination over there. Missed shot from Mr. Hampton there. I'm actually surprised he didn't play the 2-9 combination. I thought the 2-9 laid fairly well there. The 9's nice close to the hole. Looking like another early combination on the other table. Well, I missed a combination by quite a bit on the other table there, so that's a freebie for Machine, really. They were looking down the barrel of being down 5-4, but fairly routine combination on the other table missed. Little bit of a wobbly cue ball there. Looked like it was drifting a bit. But that was such a tough shot. Jacked up over a ball. Yeah, cue ball drifted near the end there a little bit, but not too much to affect the shot a whole lot. Oh, Jay needs that cue ball to slow down. Yeah, he's okay here. What he wants to do is just come out near the rack spot and then play a 5-9 carom. Billiard, rather. No, he didn't hit hard enough. I think he still has that shot, though. I think he still has that shot. I think he just needs to play it with heavy draw. 9 ball should go in here. And a boy makes a 7-2. All right, I'll send you guys back over to that game I was previously talking about where the fairly routine combination was missed. It's left Danny a shot on this 4 ball here after he played one safety. Let's see if he plays safe on this 5 too. Pretty sure he will. Maybe just hit about 3/4 of the ball on the left side. Little bit of running English and top and use the 8 for cover. If he doesn't like that, he can chip the 5 behind the 8, hit the right side of the 5, go send the 5 behind the 8, send the cue ball behind the 6. I actually like that you hide both balls, but I'm not sure how well the angle plays for that shot. This is the easier way, and he did really well. Hid both balls. Good shot. And the 6 ball is in the way of this end rail that he's looking at there. He's got to go the other way, up to that top rail on the top of your screen. Looks like Jay Hampton is at the other table. Looking at getting this to 6-4. Still anyone's game here. Definitely still anyone's game. Back in the hole needs 4. Machine needs 7. Okay, Danny's got a good look here to get it to 6-4. And Jay Hampton on the other table looking at getting it to maybe 7-4. Couple of big games here. These 2 games are very important in this match. Danny needs that to speed up. He came up well short. I think the cue ball fairly naturally goes into the 8 here. He might make the 8 and the 7 in the same shot. I would favor him to make the 7. Might actually make the 8 as well. Hampton wins on the other table. Jay Hampton gets it to 6-4. Let's see if Danny can get it to 7-4. Oh, I don't know if that horn did him any favors there. I think he got terribly unlucky there with that 8 ball hitting the horn. I don't know if you can play this with bottom or top and avoid the scratchy. The only thing is Valley table, I think you can actually play this with bottom. And hit the back horn, the bottom horn, close to the bottom of the screen. Cheat the pocket, just like that. Good shot from Danny there. Oh, and he totally shanks the 9. Oh, that's a surprise. That's a surprise after a couple of really good shots there. Ouch is right. That's a big ouch. Oh, Machine is in a little bit tough here. They need 6, and back in the hole only needs 3. Second set of the final, guys. We are in Nanaimo, BC, watching the 2019 CCS Vancouver Island Championships. We're on day 3, but we've leaked into day 4 now. It's currently 12:25 here in Nanaimo. This is a dream break. It's pretty much ideal when your opening 2 balls are over the pocket. I'm sure a lot of people would have prayed for that break throughout the entire singles 9-ball event. Looks like a dream come true. Yeah, the only tough shot is maybe the 7 to the 8. That's the only shot that could maybe go wrong. Everything else is pretty routine. 3 to the 4 is pretty easy. 4 to the 5, of course, pretty easy right next to each other. That's a good shot to roll that ball, leave himself a little angle. Oh, he hit that a little bit funny. Now he's going to be bridging over the 7 a little bit. No. Looks like he's not quite bridging over the 7. He's got enough to shoot around it, which makes a world of difference. Even just the pot on that ball is way tougher if he's bridging over the 7. Goes over to look at what angle he wants on the 7 to get to the 8. He knows that's the key shot. Oh, he's got pretty straight in. Now he needs to come with a big stroke here. The only saving grace is that these tables are super grabby, and I think that's somewhat due to the humidity. This cue ball will bite a lot. You really don't need to load up with as much bottom as you usually would. See how it draws nice and easy there? He put a really good stroke on it too. But these tables, they draw a little bit easier than your average slippery table, dry, slippery table. Yeah, he'll be okay here. Just needs to make a good pot. And this is where I actually hit this with bottom outside, low left. And that way I never overcut it, and it never skids, and nothing funny ever happens. So maybe a little tip for you guys with shots like that is, you know, if you can get under the ball a little bit, hit it with bottom and with running English, then it definitely helps it stay true. Oh, Danny jumped on that ball, but he made it. 7-5. Definitely still anyone's game here. Machine needs 5. Back in the hole needs 3. And let me tell you, the closer this gets to the end, the harder it is to win games. Really tough to finish. So they're just doing a quick lineup change, so I'll run an ad or two while we're waiting for the next game.
I haven't even played you yet.
Hopefully you guys got to watch me play a little earlier with this Jacoby Black. What a shaft. I'll never play with anything else as long as I live. I can guarantee that. This is the best shaft I've ever hit a ball with. Absolutely amazing. I know I'm a little biased, but trust me, if it wasn't working, I wouldn't play with it. But it really works. Jay Hampton with the crush it break. Is he getting a shot on the 1? I think he might be able to spin that 1 ball in super, super, super tight. I can just see around my monitor. Looking right down the barrel, super tight. Oh, he didn't even have to hit it with inside. Nice. And I think he's got on this 2-ball nicely. A tough shot is maybe the 5-ball. That's why he's going to take a second to shoot this, because he needs to be sure where he's going to get on the 3 in order to get on the 5. Mike Friesen, no, the match is not over yet. It's a race to 12 for the machine and a race to 8 for back in the hole. Jarrett, I somehow managed to win the singles and then still stay awake until 12:30 a.m. Had to make sure you guys had some commentary for this final. Danny just made like a super opening shot on the other table. I'll try to keep you guys updated there on both tables since it's getting real close now. Hampton missed that ball because he massaged it a little trying to get the siding. So the siding grabbed too much. As I was saying with these grabby tables, if you load it up with too much siding, it'll just massage right away. It just grabs the spin right away. So I think Ryan will just come across underneath this 5. I don't think he needs to play the 5-7 combo. Yeah, made a nice shot there. That's a good shot. Don't need to be straight in on that ball. Just need to have some kind of look at it. The 7's close to the hole, so you just got to pot this. Jarrett, I think we'll have some within the next 3 weeks or so. We have sort of a stock of Jacoby Blacks coming in, so I'll stay in touch with you about that. And thank you. Sorry if I butcher the name, but Sissine? Thank you, Sissine. Correct me if I mispronounced that. Gary, yeah, we did. We did receive your money, and I think your ticket should be either in your email or in your Facebook Messenger inbox. Might have to accept the request from Grant Zemp, possibly. Awesome, Jarrett. Yeah, well, I'll keep you up to date on those Jacoby Black shafts and the sizes and stuff. We'll make sure we get one for you, though, Jarrett. We'll make sure we get you a 3 8x10. But we'll stay in touch. We'll do maybe that group lesson if you guys are still interested. That's a pretty cold roll there. I mean, that's what we refer to as a jelly roll in this business. Totally shanked the ball. Froze up to the 9. No shot on the 8 for Jay. He's going to kick off this end rail. Actually, is he going 2 rails here just to make sure he gets the hit? Oh, what a fantastic shot from Hampton. Two rail kick safe. That's fantastic. Super, super good shot there from Jay Hampton. And he's put the heat on Ryan now. Try to make a bank side or get the cue ball behind the 9. In this situation with the cue ball on the rail, I like trying to get safe. Usually I would be just uber aggressive and always play the bank, but cue ball on the rail makes the bank tougher. So probably the only way I play the banks if I could get a two-way cue ball. Instead, I would rather just play the safe, I think. Super, Jarrett. The more the merrier. We'll make it work. And you guys will love it. I've had a lot of really good feedback on my lessons and my coaching, so I hope you guys enjoy it as much as everyone else has. Two-way cue ball. I mean, if he went for the bank side, a lot of shots, there's a way you can go for the pot, but also put the cue ball in a position where if you miss the pot, you don't leave them an easy shot. So in that situation, it might have been like go for the bank side, but put the cue ball on the end rail. I'm surprised Jeremiah mishit that ball by quite a bit. Ryan's going to slow roll this 8-ball in. Looks like he's loading up with bottom, or maybe trying to draw around it. Gotta be careful here. Yeah, that is a little bit misplayed, but he still has a shot here. And this is actually a favorable pot here on the Valley tables. He can cut this ball in. He can bank it if he likes the bank, but the pocket play is really big. Looks like he's playing the bank, though, folks. Big shot here. Big shot, and this point in the match, he's just missed it. I thought he hit it pretty good. Oh, Hampton. Now we got a race to 3. Look at this, folks. All of a sudden, it's a race to 3 for the title. A shot from Tom on the other table there. This is pretty routine. All he needs to do is pot these balls. Don't have to do anything with the cue ball here. And yeah, Jarrett, we'll go over all kinds of stuff. We got a couple hours. Two-way shots will definitely be part of the conversation. Two-way shots are big in any game. Okay, looks like Tom's going to win this game. Get it to 9-6. Back in the hole. Only needs 2. Machine needs 3. We got a real tight race here, guys. Pretty good for the last match of the night. Now we'll Looks like we're going to have Ryan to break on the other table, so I'll switch you guys over here. Big games now. Team final, a lot of pressure. Oh, he would probably rather that 8-ball didn't go in. And it is really hard to push out to a good spot on the Valley bar box in 9-ball. It's so hard. You almost have to just push to a jump. And in this situation, there's nowhere good to push to a jump. And I don't think he can take on the jump right now. The push is so hard because the 2 is over the hole. So I actually might, if I'm going to push, I'm going to push the 2 in. Leave the cue ball on the rail. Leave a super wide angle on the 1 with the cue ball on the rail. That might be his only option here. Down to the wire. Come on, Team Machine, the machine. Couple of machine fans out there. Greg, Stephanie, of course. But yeah, ultimately it's just don't suck, Hampton. So I feel like this is not a good shot. Jay can play a good safe here behind the 9. That's not an ideal push. Usually you really want to get the cue ball on the rail. Takes away a ton of options. Russ got an early combo on the other game. It's now a race to 2. Race to 2 for the title, guys. Doesn't get much more exciting than this. Oh, Jay played the opposite way. Safe that I thought he would. He was trying to get the cue ball long down here, which he did accomplish, but he wanted that 1 ball to stay sort of near the 5. He's left a piece of this 1, but real tough to cut it in from here. You got to be super brave, too. If you rub the 3, it's going to spell big trouble. Ah, there we go. We got back in the hole fan there. Kayla still watching. Race to 2 for the team title. Man, these are high pressure moments. Super, super high pressure moments. This, I mean, really good experience for both teams, but I know back in the hole they're the more inexperienced team, so this is really great for them, win or lose. This is a really great experience. Oh, he's got all of the 3 first. The ball rolled for sure. It's never going to roll straight like that. Even Jay said, can't believe slow rolling it, a little bit tough. What's up, Paul from Chicago? Wow, you're up early there, Paul. It's almost 4 o'clock in Chicago. 4 a.m. Now, Mikey's back in the hole fan, too. He says, machine's going down. Jay's going to go 2 rails here. Get that cue ball to the 3rd rail right where his hand is to get on the 3. Wants to get nice and far here, but not too far. I went way too far. Get out the jump cue. Get out the jump cue in a big game. He's totally misplayed it. I don't think he can see the edge. If he could see the edge, he might just chip safe, but Jeff from Detroit. Ah, only 2:45 in Chicago. Right. They're Central time zone. Not Eastern. I was thinking they're Eastern Standard. Oh, Russ scratched on the other table, and it looks like there's an easy combo again. This could put back in the hole on the hill. Jay Hampton really needs to make this jump shot. Oh, he makes a good hit, and he's getting safe behind the 6. What a shot. What a shot. That's a jelly roll. Got the jelly roll. Snapping in 3, 2, 1. No, he didn't snap. He made a good jump. Got a good hit. And got safe. He's safe behind this ball. Can you believe he went all the way down table? Left the cue ball behind the 6. Yeah, in Detroit, it's 3:45. They're Eastern time zone for sure, Detroit is. Chicago's not quite as far east, I guess. Oh, this is shaping up to be a pretty interesting final here. On the other table, Fred hooked himself pretty badly. Look at this shot from Ryan. Look at this shot from Ryan. How good is that? A little Massey gets the hit, gets safe. Now you can count down 3, 2, 1, snap. That's awesome, Kathy. I love to hear that stuff. My parents and my siblings, they love to watch. So I'm super happy to hear that Ryan's siblings and his mom or his stepmom and his dad are watching. That's awesome. That's so awesome. Makes it all worthwhile. Yeah, nice effort by Dwayne Martin. Another Fort Mac, Alberta boy. I think he got... Did he get third or did he get second? I'm not sure. I haven't looked at the bracket yet, but... This is shaping up to be quite the exciting final here. Jarrett, I only have one kid. I have a boy. He doesn't really watch much. He's still a little young to be watching. His attention span is a little bit too short for watching pool yet, but he's super interested in the game. And what kid wouldn't be watching dad play, of course. Oh, looks like Russ Whittle's got them on the hill on the other table here. I'll switch over. You guys can watch this 9-ball quick. Boom. The machine on the hill, folks. Let's see if Jay Hampton can close it out here. Otherwise, we might have a hill. Jay's got to make a good shot here. Let's see if he tries to pot the 3 and sends the cue ball towards the 9. This will be a good shot. This would be a pretty crazy way to finish the match. Look at that. Unbelievable way to finish the tournament. What a shot. What a match. Hope you guys like that excitement. I know I did. Jarrett, my boy's 6. He's getting there. And thank you, Daryl. Hampton for the win. Who would have guessed it, Steph? So thanks, everyone, for staying tuned with us late. We will be back at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure, if you guys haven't already, like us on Facebook, subscribe on the YouTube. We will be back at 9 a.m., guys, with some 8-ball teams. Thanks again, everyone, for tuning in, and good night, all.